Some of the most basic coffee makers we've tested make a good cup of coffee. To pick the perfect machine for you, first consider the type that suits your needs. An automatic drip system, grind and brew, single-serve pod, or a combination coffee maker. Let's check them out. Drip coffee makers slowly release hot water over your favorite grind, dripping the brew into a carafe. You can get one that scores near the top of CR's ratings for as little as $40. If you spend more, you can get a thermal carafe to keep your coffee warm without scorching on a burner like a glass one can. How about programmable brew strength? Or a self-clean feature? And look for a pause and serve feature so that this doesn't happen. Or go big and opt for a drip machine that brews up to 14 cups. It's worth noting that in the real world, a cup measures 8 ounces, but for coffee machines, a cup is typically 5 to 6 ounces. In fact, your favorite mug probably holds 10 to 12 ounces. The best coffee comes from water heated between 195 and 205 degrees. We test to see if machines maintain that temperature for 5 to 6 minutes. We assess whether the controls are confusing or if the carafe is hard to handle, and include that in our ratings. Self-serve models store the coffee in a heated tank rather than a carafe. They hold 5 to 12 cups of coffee and cost from $60 to $100. If only fresh ground beans will do for you, you can skip a standalone grinder and get a grind and brew machine. Pour the beans to the top, add water, grind, and brew. Take a look at the components before you buy. Some of these machines have a lot of parts and can be time-consuming to clean. We tested grind and brew machines priced from $70 to $200. Single-serve pod coffee makers are convenient. You can even brew directly into your travel mug. They range from as little as $30 to as high as $450 if you want some pizzazz and dozens of flavor options. Although many pods are now recyclable, you could be contributing to the millions of used pods sitting in landfills, so factor that in. Our tests found some single-serve pod coffee makers can take as long as 4 minutes to make a hot cup. Testers also note whether the same amount of coffee comes out each time, with a consistent temperature from cup to cup. As a rule, you'll have to buy the coffee pods that go with the machine, but some models have a little basket so you can use your own coffee in a reusable pod. Finally, you might want a combination machine, serving up coffee and espresso or coffee and hot water for tea. This one makes espresso, cappuccino, or drip coffee. You can pay from $150 to over $250 for a combination machine. For more information and a full list of our coffee maker ratings, go to cr.org. We pay for all the products we test, we're a nonprofit, and we accept no advertising. Thanks for your support.